I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. Nobody can touch me.
Fuck.
You know what I'm gonna do about it? I'm gonna tweet my displeasure.
Jesus!
I'm gonna jump on social media and I'm gonna tweet about it until my fingers bleed.
Shut the hell up!
I might even send an Instagram or a Vine. And on that tweet, I am gonna threaten. You say your time is now! Holy fudge and mustard! My life is being ruined by the internet! Rock says your calendar out of date! That's right. If I don't get what I want, I'm gonna riot. And if that doesn't work, then by God, me and my friend Mark, we're gonna stop watching. That's right.
So, let's do this.
For realsy?
Yes, for realsy, we're going right now. It's recording.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Right now.
Smart Mark Report,
As we
episode
are-
3.
As we are speaking at the
Today
moment.
we have a very special guest with us. I am, of course, your host, A Pickle Bucket Saved My Life. But I'm joined by L2J,
Yeah.
Adam Westwood.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
Of
whoop.
course I'm last, of course.
Yeah, well, of course, we saved the best for last.
Oh,
Blissful
thank you.
Arch.
I am very blissful, indeed.
Yes.
Not to be cocky or anything.
Yeah. Alright, so,
So-
what were we talking about? We talked about, in our first recording that didn't work, we talked about Alexa Bliss and Adam Rose.
Momentous. Great conversation. I proved to everybody, I told you all why they are the greatest in the world and what they do. And why you should love them and why you should buy all the merchandise even though Alexa Bliss hasn't got any yet.
Does Adam Rose have any merch?
Yes, he does. He
Good.
has a shirt, he has a pendant.
Alright,
He has a
BXW,
couple of figures.
edit in all the pictures of Adam Rose's merch. It's probably gonna be like 3 things.
No,
And then
he's
just-
got, no.
Just
He has
for
he
the
has,
fuck of it, put that bunny in there too.
Yeah.
He has. I'm going to say it now.
Put in
He
the
has
bunny.
a shirt. He has a pendant.
Make
He has 2 figurines because he's got a
put
basic.
in
and I think he's
Alexa
got an
Bliss
elite.
and the bunny like doing it, like somehow Photoshop that in.
Oh God.
That could have not have been.
That could not have been.
That could not have been in
perfect
a
time.
more perfect time.
You know, I think
I
I'm gonna
know.
make that my like whenever I get a text, I'm gonna hear that.
Imagine that coming on in
Like my
class.
text noise, I'm just gonna hear shucky ducky quack
Imagine
quack.
that coming on in like class. You're in the middle of like a silent lesson, a test, and everybody's quite used to it. Oh, shucky, ducky, quack.
That'd be the reaction that I'd give out.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn off
sorry.
this soundboard right now.
I thought that was completely like a coincidence too that played.
No.
Fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
There's
Booker T
There's-
soundboard.
no. I wish there was a Booker T soundboard. There's a Botchamania soundboard.
Is there?
There you go.
I wish. Is there a Booker T soundboard?
If
Probably
there
has-
is, there should be. Somebody go and make that now.
Yes, do it. Do it. Arch commands you to.
I command you. If you do it, I'll
You'll get on his bay list.
More
I'll
than that,
give
I
you
want
a follow or a like.
I want a Booker
Give you
T
a
fuck
follow or
up
like or both.
soundboard.
A Booker
I want
Their list.
I want a fucking soundboard that plays all the times Booker T said something extremely fucked up on accident.
Or
Wait,
Michael.
You
Or
N-word.
JDL. Or Jerry Lawler, even though I love him.
Why?
'Cause he's Jerry Lawler.
Because do you mean that in a sense where like he's Jerry Lawler, he's the big wrestler from
I
Tennessee
genuinely-
or wherever?
I love him in ring, and I like respect him a lot as well. So
But you can't be talking about like he's Jerry Lawler, the big great commentator.
not the great commentator, but the great like wrestler.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's a legend.
But what he does-
At least back in the day, he was fucking phenomenal. Like Jerry Lawler is probably
still
one of my
go.
favorite commentators.
That's the thing. He can still go in ring.
His
No,
heel
he
work's
cannot.
very good. I
He's
thought I'd
like-
say that.
He doesn't
His
need to
heart
go in
will
the ring.
explode.
Do you guys
No.
see this guy? Am I
Oh,
the
you
only
don't.
one that? Am I the
Oh, you
only
don't.
one that sees this guy's face? And it seems like to me his face is just like always retaining water.
Yeah, but still.
I
You
see
know
what
he's
you
been
kind of
wrestling
see
on-
what you mean.
You know
He's
Jerry
still wrestling.
Lawler's wrestling on the Indies for the past like 4 years.
Yeah, he needs to chill the fuck out too.
I mean, he
So does
beat Kevin
Undertaker.
Steen last year. I'm
But
pretty sure.
actually transforming onto a new topic.
He beat Kevin Steen.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Undertaker's gonna die soon.
I know he's not. Hey, you know what? I saw
He's
him
already
at
dead.
Waffle House the other day.
Yeah. You saw the
Waffle House Taker.
No,
I
I'm
was
actually
pissed
scared.
that
Why have they put
I
the
was
hell-
pissed that that
I fear
post
for
got
his
more
health,
likes than
but-
episode 2.
I'm pretty sure Undertaker will be able to get through it. I'm confident in him. But
Why? I'm so lost. Like the Undertaker. It's like I still feel the same way that I felt when I was little about him, seeing him in the ring or whatever.
scared?
No, well, no.
You missed
I used to
out.
be extremely scared of the Undertaker.
I was
Actually,
more scared of Kane. I love Kane, but like as a kid, I was
no,
There's
scared.
only one thing that scared me when I was a kid, and that was Goldust.
dude, Goldust is like no. This is real shit. The one thing that scared me the most in pro wrestling, weirdly enough, when I was little, is the NWO theme song. That was the most creepiest theme song to me.
The NWO theme song scared you.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I was scared by Teletubbies when I was a kid.
Do you know the best thing though? The
Weird
best
kid.
thing is the
Weird.
best theme in pro wrestling.
What?
Hollywood Hulk Hogan's theme. That was an
Nah.
infamous
Best
legend.
theme. The best theme.
We had Jimi
Wrestling.
Hendrix as his theme song.
Oh yeah, that was
Shawn
that's
Michaels.
Yeah,
I don't care who you
Ooh,
are.
Can't
all right,
beat
we're
Shawn
gonna do this
Michaels.
best themes in wrestling.
Anything.
Let's do it.
Shawn.
Okay.
my
Let me get up my Spotify playlist and rank off some names.
I mean,
Right,
isn't it obvious it's the Brood?
the Brood.
The Brood.
Brood had a really good theme.
Chris
I liked
Jarrett,
It's the best.
Chris Benoit.
Chris
Chris Benoit had
Benoit.
such a good
I
theme.
feel like any theme that's taken from WCW, like WWE took some themes from WCW and just completely just used
Yeah,
them
but then again,
after they
I
bought
think
them.
we're getting a
I
certain
like
theme.
Sting's theme. It can be good.
Edge. Enough said.
Yeah, Edge.
Edge
is
is
probably,
it's not even a wrestling theme. He just took some heavy metal song.
but
If it
it's still, you know what they did? They cut it. Like, 'cause if you listen to that song,
Yeah,
It's like-
I got the original. And
the song is like almost played in reverse for the WWE theme. Like they play the verse is completely like scrambled.
yeah.
So it's pretty.
Miz has
It's,
a good theme as well. I'm just saying Miz.
yeah,
Miz?
Miz?
That's
No,
awful.
come
Oh.
on. There's like one part. There's one part in that thing
Pretty
that I
accurate.
like, and it's like far, I think near the end, where it's just like the song all of a sudden becomes awesome for 3 seconds, and then it's just back to being the same shitty
I like
thing.
it. I mean, Tyler Breeze has a good
Okay.
theme as well. You can't
I was
deny
about to say that, but this is the greatest theme of all time.
What is?
It's RVD's
Good.
TNA theme, which goes.
I don't play it.
I was watching that night. That shit had me hyped when I heard that shit. I was
It's
like,
hype.
It's so bad, it's that good.
It's
It's
the
so
bad,
best,
it's that good.
worst
So bad.
theme ever.
The greatest
I think
ever.
we all know that the best theme is Right to Censor.
yeah, that's true.
Right to censor.
I absolutely.
Do you not remember Right to Censor's theme?
I absolutely
Yeah.
agree.
It was
How could you get any better than that?
for about 5 minutes.
The greatest
I
theme.
don't remember that.
It was the theme that's
Petty
not
Pop.
even a song. It's just noise. Or Kevin Nash's first theme when he was Diesel. It's just.
I love it.
I mean, there is Jillian Hall's theme too. You can't forget
You've
that.
got
One.
to
Oh,
mention
well, that's intentionally bad.
You can't forget CM
Gotta
Punk's
mention
theme.
one man's
The
theme,
best
though.
themes.
What
CM
about the
Punk had the
American
best.
Males theme? Oh my god.
Guys, come on, let's think of this right.
American Males.
Val
What?
Venus. Hello.
Hello, ladies.
No, the Godfathers. The Godfather. Enough
Let's
said.
all get on
Who?
with
Godfather. The
it.
Godfather.
Godfather?
Yes.
What about this just became us two songs?
Oh, L2J just dropped out of the call.
Can't handle it. Can't handle
Still
it.
recording
We've
though,
got-
so it's fine.
We've got this. We don't need him. Yeah.
Yeah. Can he come back in? Can he make it?
The greatest
Can he
theme.
climb the ladder and make his boyhood dream come true?
Can I kick him off that ladder? Is that an option? Please.
No, but you can give him a razor's edge off of it.
Good enough. Good enough to me.
Greatest theme song of all time is The New Days.
That's true.
No.
New Days
No.
is pretty good.
I'd say it's. So I'd say probably Edges to me. I'll clap on just get the New Day. I'm out of tune. Can't do it.
We're way out of line. We're off rhythm.
Not good enough.
Jake cannot make it back in the call. What is he doing?
He's tapping out.
He can't do it. He's got to reach the ropes.
We've all seen NXT TakeOver Respect, and L2J hasn't. So this is the perfect
I have
time.
not actually seen it.
I don't care.
I'm close. I mean, earlier, like probably Wednesday, I had just finished like TakeOver in Brooklyn.
You missed
So
it.
don't judge me because I have been watching NXT for the last like.
Alright, I'm going to
couple
spoil
days
it for you
forever.
right now.
Don't do
Alright,
it.
Well, then meet
after
him
Bailey
up.
won the match, Bailey won the match.
Yeah, I knew that.
Triple H came out, said there is always a plan B. Then Izzy, Bailey's #1 fan, hit her with a chair. Now it's Bailey
Then
versus
Connor
Izzy.
rises from
The
dead
next
to
NXT
face Chris
The
takeover.
Benoit.
greatest heel moment I've ever seen happened in that
I
match.
know.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm
I'm honest.
serious.
Literally, I'm going to spoil this moment for you because it was that good, but it got spoiled for me as well. Sasha Banks made Izzy cry.
Oh,
That's
I
why
thought
Izzy turned
Archie was
heel.
serious when he said that.
No, I'm serious.
I
I'm
have
serious.
no-
Izzy
I
turned
have-
heel because of this.
I have no fucking clue what just happened. My phone just
Sasha
had.
Banks turned Izzy heel.
There was one moment which I didn't like at all,
What?
and that was the fact that, oh no, the moment itself was fine, but I don't see why they had to make Finn Balor and Samoa Joe win it.
I hated it. I hated
Well, they
that.
lost. Wait, I thought Samoa Joe and Finn Balor lost, right?
No,
No.
they won the tournament.
They won.
Yeah, I knew they won. Yeah.
I
I
thought
haven't
they
even
lost.
seen it yet.
So
Okay.
Finn
So
Balor had one
disappointing.
leg, and they beat both
I really wanted
Dash
Corbin and
Dawson.
Rhino.
Dash and Dawson, who deserved to win it.
No.
Yeah, and then
Still,
Corbin and
They
Rhino.
I'm okay. Unless
Okay,
like
I'll
in
say
one
this here, I'll say
episode
this
they
here.
suddenly turn into the greatest tag team in the world, I don't think they deserve it.
I would say this
I
right
hate
here.
them.
I am in
I
love
hate
with Chad
Finn Balor.
Gable and Jason Jordan, but that's not the point.
Dude, their towels. That towel
Point-
is the best.
The point is,
I
one of
love-
those teams should have won it.
At the moment, I think Corbin and Rhino deserve it because they need something big. I mean, Rhino just
They could have
Poor
turned on each
Rhino.
other
Wow.
again. Had another
deserved
match.
it. I know. Honestly, Rhino's, in my opinion, so underrated. Like throughout everything, he's underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Rhino. And I really like Corbin. I know not a lot of people like him, but I like Corbin. Something about him.
On me.
Something about him. It's just I don't know what. It's
That
just
match,
something.
though,
I
that
love
match-
his finisher, especially though. At the end of the day, it's beautiful.
Chad Gable and Jason Jordan versus
Corbin and Rhino.
was literally probably the second best match of the night.
Gable
Corbin.
Gable is like so technical. It's fucking.
I
It was
know,
annoying. I
It
love
was a
them
great
both.
match.
I love
Gable
them both.
Jordan
What's
versus-
trying to stress me out is people are just forgetting how good Jason Jordan is.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Jason
I'm going
Jordan
in
is
Afro.
his move. From what I've seen of him, his moveset doesn't vary enough for me.
It does.
Like
It's real. I think Jason Jones was quite good. in my
He's
opinion.
good. No,
But
don't
he's
get
getting
me wrong.
Overshadowed. He's getting overshadowed. That's
He's
the thing.
good. He's good. I guess. I mean, I don't know. Like it was the first match of the tag team. Was it the first match? I don't know. It was the main event of one of the NXT, and it was what's his face, Neville and
Crow.
fucking
Crow.
yes, Crow, and versus them, and Jason Jordan was just. It seemed like he kept doing like big man type takedowns and shit, and then belly to bellies.
It was
He-
that match. It was. Yeah. I
But-
agree with you.
The fucking his belly to bellies are fucking awesome though, so I don't really mind it because he can fucking belly to belly you to fucking Mars.
The greatest thing in that match, though, out of nowhere, literally, Chad Gable pushed Corbin into the corner. Corbin goes to push him off, and then he goes and does a rolling German
Yeah.
suplex to him,
Yeah.
and it was so good.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome, dude.
Corbin's
I-
face
I'm-
when he pulled that, he was like, "What?" Man,
Yeah, but the subject is Corbin. Corbin is growing. Like in my opinion, a lot of people are starting to change heads. Like people call him booing him, boring him, but he's actually starting to
that
improve,
match,
and I'm liking him.
has put him over.
Yeah,
Corbin
Speaking of
is
someone
really-
who people can't stand, let's talk about Eva Marie.
Fuck her
This
right
was-
now. Get her
no.
away from me.
Alright, I'm
It's-
just gonna say this now. I think Eva Marie deserves a little bit of respect for what she's done. She's improved greatly on what she was.
You've been listening to too much Corey Graves.
No, but
stuff.
I'm just saying she's improved greatly. She deserves quite a bit of respect, but she isn't ready for the NXT title, and she's still doing great.
I don't think they're going to
Credit.
give it to her.
I'm just saying credit where credit is due. Just saying.
She's gotten better. It's weird because it's weird because like two people that are either getting better, or I guess in Carmella's case has been good and I just didn't notice, or like kind of good, because I thought she was horrible, but I saw her match with this Australian chick that apparently made her debut, even though Billy Kay or something.
Billy Kay.
Even though I feel like I've seen her wrestle in NXT before.
She has been there before. She's got a new name.
Oh, okay, new name. Well, Carmella was actually not half bad. For some reason I thought she was shitty.
Carmella's all right.
Yeah, she's okay.
It's the referee. The referee screwed the match.
And
at the moment,
Eva Marie is okay. I don't know. I don't like her though.
She's improved, but she's still not that great.
She didn't kick out of that pin though.
Then again, you could say the same thing about like the botch where Emma won.
Oh yeah.
But that was different.
That's different. What I saw. That shit. That shit was
still mistakes happen.
That shit drove me insane. But I love how the end of that match, Charlotte was like fucking spear, and
because it was Charlotte that fucked up.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, mistakes happen.
Wasn't Charlotte supposed to break it up and she didn't?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh, okay then. See, because I thought it was Becky's fault because she didn't kick out, but Charlotte was supposed to break it up.
No, Charlotte was going to break it up.
It's just mistakes happen, and you can't just give Eva's. Eva's gotten so much heat for that when there's worse things.
That's different though, because
it's just because it's Eva Marie. People like to give her heat because she's been. You're looking away from the point. It's because she's Eva Marie. People like to give her heat. See, if it was Charlotte, if it was Becky, if it was Sasha Banks, you would give her no heat at all. But since it's Eva Marie, you're giving her heat.
But if you can't get out of the pin, because it's not Becky,
I'm just saying,
if
it's Eva, but anybody could make that mistake.
Yeah, but she's the only one that's ever made that mistake. If you get to the WWE, you should be able to kick out.
I've seen people make that mistake before. I'm just saying, if you want to blame anyone, like you've picked on Eva Marie, yet you haven't picked on Charlotte for making her mistake.
I have picked on Charlotte.
You've never picked on her as much as you have on Eva Marie. Just because it's Eva Marie, you're looking at her as an easy target.
Here's why I don't blame. Here's why I don't blame either of them. I mean, it is their fault because
mistakes happen in wrestling.
If you make this match, you're supposed to be able to be quick with all that shit. But the referee, like he did, it may not be like everybody's shitting on it with with Billy Kay and Eva Marie because the referee said her shoulder was up when her shoulder wasn't up. But the referee should be able to be like, okay, just so that at least to I don't know, try and save the finish. Fucking say that her shoulder's up. Why? I don't understand why he didn't say Becky's shoulder was up. Who cares? Like, or just say something.
I'm just saying it's wrestling. Mistakes happen. I've said. You don't need to. It's just people picking on her because she's Eva Marie. That's as far as I can see because Eva Marie gets a lot more heat than anybody.
Poor Eva
People
Marie.
make mistakes. People make mistakes.
Because
the reason I'll accept people make mistakes, yes. But when it's constant mistakes over and over again...
Eva Marie hasn't made too many mistakes recently.
She can't even land her finisher.
What is it?
She needs... First of all, her finish... You can tell when she moves around the ring, she's fucking scared. Like...
I mean, she can pull off a lot. I mean, if you look at her last year...
I'll admit, she's better in the ring. If you watch all the training videos, I was like, she's looking sick. I was like, oh, she's actually going to be very good.
Once she builds up her confidence, she'll be great. I'm just saying, once she gets that built up...
She shouldn't even be She shouldn't even be on TV at the minute, Arch.
Well, she's not on TV. She's on WWE Network and 99 cheap plug.
I was thinking the same thing. She should be ready first and then be pushed like this.
She's not ready. If you're scared in the ring and can't kick out of a pin, or you forget to kick out of a pin, you're not ready to be on TV.
Yeah, people forget all the time. Just look at Charlotte. Yeah. Not giving her any heat.
Yeah, but that's different. That's different.
Not giving her any heat. Same situation. She's forgot to do something. You're not giving her any heat because she's different. Charlotte. She's not even Marie. So you don't have to give her heat.
I'm a fan of Charlotte. Charlotte's a bit overrated in my eyes.
She is overrated, yes.
She's not that overrated. She's a bit.
She's a
But
bit
the thing-
overrated, yeah, I've said that.
Charlotte
See,
has made one mistake in which she doesn't realise that it was that pin she was meant to break up. Whereas Eva Marie's on the mat and doesn't know to kick out of a
deserves
pin.
more credit than she has got.
You are kicking out of. Yeah, I'm giving her credit. She's improved loads. It's not hard to improve. I could have improved from
You
that
say
standpoint.
you are not.
I mean,
and people make mistakes. and
you
you're
can
giving
say
extra
she improved,
credit to Eva
yeah,
Marie.
but you're improving from what? Nothing.
Well, she could do. Well,
Oh, she could do a cartwheel.
Yeah, she could do a cartwheel. I mean, that's pretty.
First of all,
I
She
can't
could
do a
botch an
cartwheel.
arm
That's
drag.
impressive.
She could botch a
Let-
clothesline. She
let me
could-
just-
Exactly. You can improve on that.
let me just do this real quick. I'm just about to kind of lightweight roast the fuck out of her in a sense where, first of I don't even know why I'm going to bring this up. First of all,
this podcast just meant to Eva Marie.
her entrance is ridiculous.
I
hate her
entrance.
entrance.
It's ridiculous. I hate it.
I
She's
hate
got
that
the
shit.
verb and everything, and
What
she's
in the
her old theme song
why?
as well.
You're
I
not. It's just
Her entrance is plain awful.
okay, but then Arch, think about it this way: like people really don't like her, including me. It's more like the entrance, okay? This
I mean,
entrance, as if she's like fucking royal, right? She's like
yeah,
fucking.
that's why I hate.
She's wearing like the Ric Flair type jacket.
Yeah, no, I hate that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, and then they're obviously pushing this chick, and already the rumors are that she's gonna win the women's title.
I think that
So
push has
it's-
been cancelled. So
Are you sure?
I think
I'm
it
pretty
has.
sure they
I saw a
cancelled
thing
that
on
push. You can't help
Reddit that said they stopped that.
I mean, it's all rumors. You never know. It could be canceled. It may not be. Maybe they are.
Yeah.
Maybe they can't. Maybe they say they canceled it for now because they're gonna wait. Maybe try and wait it out and then just kind of like
I know.
put it on us. Because
They
I
will.
don't understand this though. Why they go?
Just
Why
snap it.
the original plan was to give this massive push to Lana, and then they were like, "Wait, Lana can't wrestle in the ring because of her knee or whatever it is, and she's
I thought
not."
it was her arm, but I don't know.
It was something like that.
So she's got
And
some
then
sort
they're
of-
like, and then they go, "Oh, let's give it to Eve Marie," right? But the fact is, they're giving it to people that can't wrestle. Why not go and go? Oh, okay. Here's Becky Lynch. She's one of the best in-ring performers we've got. Why not give her this push? She's doing fuck all. Or Emma
Becky
is
Lynch
sat there,
deserves
the
the push.
great heel character, and she's doing fuck all. Give her some.
I think.
Or
You said
give it to
Emma?
one of the
Becky
new
Lynch
chicks,
is the
or
most
give it to
deserving
Carmella, or
of
give it to
that.
someone.
Carmella, no.
Don't give it to some
I'd say
arsehole who's been
Becky
wrestling for
Lynch.
a year and a half and thinks she's fucking queen.
Becky Lynch is one of the
Fucking bitch.
Well, you gotta
I-
push Total Divas though.
Fuck
That's
totally.
like-
yeah, you all can't be surprised that
I'm-
the WWE would do this
I'm
type
not.
of shit.
I'm not.
Oh
surprised.
no, I'm not surprised at all. Why should we be surprised?
No.
At the same time, why just... I'm just going to lose my shit in a minute. I'm going to shut up.
Please do. Please do.
I'm looking at what happened on Raw, so we can talk about Kane.
Okay.
Let's talk about Kane in the main
I love
event.
Kane. I love Kane.
Yeah.
He's-
I'm thinking
of that.
at first, I
Kane,
wasn't
it's-
okay with it, but slowly
I
I've
mean-
kind of like warmed up to it, where it's like it could be worse. It could be
I mean,
Cena.
Kane.
It
you look
could
at it,
be Cena. It could be Orton.
Kane
So
is.
I'm glad it's not
working
them. I'm glad
tirelessly,
it's
like-
Kane.
But the fact, it
I
could
know
be so
it-
much
it-
better. Alright, I
No,
love...
I'm just.
It
I
could
love
be
Kane.
better, but
I
it could also be
just
worse.
Shush
Oh,
right now.
I love
It
Kane.
makes
I-
sense for Kane to be in it because he's been had heat with Rollins all year. Like even when they were both together in the Authority teaming up, they had heat. Like, they had the segments. Kane always teased the Demon Return. Now it's happened. It's pretty much obvious that
And I
since
like
Kane
his like
helped Rollins
bipolar
get money
gimmick where
back,
he'll just like change personalities in the middle of a
Yeah.
sentence.
like Kane
That's-
helped Rollins get Money in the Bank, helped Rollins win the title. So Kane thinks he's like in there, which he is. So
Yeah,
Kane
I
deserves.
get that.
In my opinion, it's
Just deserve
right
that.
for Kane to have a title shot.
But they should have
No.
saved it into somewhere
I
like
think-
Survivor Series because he's gone from literally doing this. This is what he's done this year, title feuds, right? He's done Randy Orton when he first won it. Randy
Made
Orton and the
sense.
Shield. These are all his pay-per-views matches. Randy Orton and the Shield, Dean Ambrose. Wait, yeah, it goes Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, doesn't it? Yeah. Then Cena, then Sting. apart from the time he faced, it was called Ambrose. He's not had the Shield, I'd class that technically. He's not had a young opponent. He's not had someone which is going to challenge him properly, apart from Cena.
I mean, Kane will challenge him properly.
Yes,
I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Kane
The
is...
fact is, if
Kane,
you're going from Sting, who's in his he was 54, and literally has to be
Sting's
carried
56.
out... 56,
Sting's
54,
56.
same thing.
No,
Anyway,
it's not.
if you're giving a man who's meant to be the face of this company, and is being criticised for having a shitty reign as champion, why are you feeding him from a 56-year-old to a 48-year-old?
Because it makes
Why
sense.
not? Why not
Kane-
prepare? Yeah, it makes sense because they've been building this
Then
for the whole
Kane,
year.
They had
Because
Kane
they-
to come back.
gonna-
They had Kane ready to come back. Kane,
Yeah, but
they
they
wanted
backed
to
themselves
use
into
Kane.
a wall because they knew this would happen from last year.
No,
the plan
yeah, but
probably
it
was
had
what
to
to
happen.
put
They had
Sting
to
back
get
in.
it out of the way. They have to get it out of the way. They might even make Kane champion. But the thing
They're
is,
not going to give
Kane-
Kane the title. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they're
building.
not gonna
they're
give
all,
him the title.
they're-
So
we all
many
know they're
title
building up
shots.
to
This
Triple H
time.
versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
32.
Kane,
Listen.
Fact is,
Kane,
in the
he
past year as
rejected
champion,
so
he will
many
have
title
had-
shots.
he will have had
Yeah,
three
yeah.
matches, or 3 title matches by the end of this year, I'm going to call it. They'll have 3 matches for the title with someone over 40.
Yeah, but
Which is a problem. Yeah, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
Sometimes.
Unless
But
you're
you're
like
saying
Undertaker
Kane-
when he was like SmackDown era, like before,
Yeah.
like 2008 or so, that's fine because he's still a top star.
It's
not saying
so.
Kane is.
You're saying it like Kane can't wrestle anymore. Kane has been wrestling
I'm
at the
not
top
saying that
level
at all.
every
I'm just saying
single
it's
week.
dumb the
Every
fact they're
sing-
giving him
No,
these
you're not
unnecessary
Yeah.
things.
You're saying
That are
like
making the
Kane
ratings worse
can't
and
wrestle
worse.
anymore. Kane is
I'm not saying
he's
that.
still great. He's 48-year-old. He wrestles every week. I mean,
Oh.
no other 48-year-old can do that.
Oh, I love Kane. I'm
Kane.
not saying Kane. I'm
Kane.
slating here, mate.
They're slating Kane.
I love Kane. You know I love Kane.
Yeah,
We've had
So
this
wait, you want to?
Oh,
So
and
wait, your idea is
Yeah.
to put Kane with Heath Slater. Is that what I'm getting? I heard Slayton Kane. And I'm
What?
reading something. I heard
I don't
Slayton
know what you're
Kane.
reading. You're on drugs.
I was reading an article on something.
Well, you completely lost
Yeah.
track of
No,
it.
here's the
It
thing.
makes perfect sense for Kane to be in this title match.
Kane,
it does.
Kane, it makes sense in storyline purposes,
But
of
should
course.
it? But should it make sense?
But
Is
it's
it-
just like,
would it?
how did it make sense for Sting to be in storyline
Yeah,
purposes?
that's a
that
good
didn't
question.
make sense.
That made no sense.
So then it's
Sting
the thing
in.
about
Well, I thought
it's
it
like
was gonna be
because
Kane
he
before
stole that
Sting.
statue made of chocolate.
I mean, I don't think it should happen. I personally thought that statue was going to have like Kane's mask on or something. But then I
that
thought
would've
Kane
been
made
cool.
sense for Kane to come back then. But they must have
There was no
they wanted
need.
to use
There was
Sting.
no need. There was no need for Sting at all.
Well, where did
want
the
to use
mask
Sting.
go? Does anybody know? Does he just
What?
have it, or where
Do
did
what?
it go? How did he get the mask?
Stephanie
to
had
begin
like the
with?
mask in like
I know,
thingy,
but
didn't she?
how
Like,
did he get it
split
out?
I don't know. He must
I
have
don't know.
like.
They didn't capitalize on that. They just said that he stole a mask somehow.
Well, I kind of want there to be like some big reveal where it's like, it turns out that Triple H helped him get the mask out, or something. Gave
I
him
can't-
the
Well,
key,
probably.
And that's gonna set
That'll
up
I
the
mean,
Mania.
Triple H. I don't know how they're going to do that. Are they going to make Seth retain against Triple H, or are they going to give it to Triple H again?
Triple H is gonna put Seth Rollins
Just
over.
saying. I'm just saying Triple H.
Oh,
Because-
next time he-
Right, yeah,
he-
just like how he put Sting over and Brock Lesnar over.
But Sting is older than Triple H, right? So
Yeah.
in Triple H's stupid mind, he probably thinks, "Well, I'm younger than him," like because he hears people say,
young
"Well,
talent.
put the young guys over."
I'd love Triple H to champ one more time. Just saying.
If Triple
I
H
do
didn't
love
want to, if Triple H didn't want to put like fresh talent over, or young talent over, he probably would never put Daniel Bryan over. If he put
Exactly.
Daniel Bryan over,
He
he would
Daniel
put Seth Rollins over. But then that would mean that Triple H would have to be heel again. See,
Well, no,
Um,
he already is heel. He already is.
I'm pretty sure he's going to go first. Though.
who Triple H?
Yeah, I'd say
I
he is.
don't know. I'd say
Seth Rollins,
Triple H-
is he a face
Triple
or
H
is he a heel?
No, Seth Rollins is a heel. Triple H and Stephanie are faces right now. They're teetering on faces. So,
Yeah.
They're teetering, but they're not
Stephanie's
there.
been
They're not
face.
there.
Yeah, but recently, like,
but I mean,
face, major face.
Stephanie. Okay,
Well,
Stephanie.
wait, hold on. If Seth Rollins is the heel, right?
yeah.
And And Kane, would that make Kane the face?
Kane is a face now.
But the Authority's a face too, and they're helping Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So that would
But
make
no,
them a
the
heel.
thing is, here's how I see it when I see
The
it.
Authority
okay?
ain't helping Seth Rollins recently.
The way
They're just
it's all.
I don't know
it's
what
all
that
kinda,
makes. It's.
Hold on. But here's the thing. It all has to do with body language. It's the way they talk to him and the way they act towards him, not necessarily what they say.
yeah, like recently.
You're supposed to
tell.
take all the type of fights that Seth Rollins, Triple H kind of had, the little small kind of like
Yeah.
going at each other, and
Also,
then
you've
you're supposed
got
to
the-
take that. You're supposed to take that, hold on to that until WrestleMania, and on the way, kind of see how they react towards each other. And
Also, you've got to look at like Stephanie recently. She's been getting mad because Seth goes around like she thinks Seth thinks he's better than Triple H, and that's sort of showing you like Stephanie and Triple H. You can tell they're getting annoyed with Rollins. Like in the backstage segment they have,
I think
tell
WWE
that's like
is getting ahead of themselves for WrestleMania. Like they're ready to go WrestleMania now, and it's like how many months away?
I mean,
But this
Six months
Triple H,
away.
this Triple H and Seth Rollins, this Triple H and Seth Rollins match that's probably going to happen. I'm actually looking forward to. That's why
I think it's going to be a 5-star match. I can
It
tell
will be.
already. It's
It
going
will
to
be.
Triple
I don't know
H
which-
versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to
such
be a
a
great
match.
match.
Yeah.
But the fact is, I don't know which one I don't know which one I want first because I'm gonna have to wait either 6 months for one. I'll get to much in a second. I'm either gonna have to wait 6 months for one match, and then I'm gonna have to wait a year and 6 months for the other match. But I think everyone wants to see Shield Triple Threat main event and Rollins versus Triple H.
I want Rollins and Triple H first.
We're not gonna get both, obviously. And I'm
Nah.
guessing Triple H one's
I
gonna be
want
first.
Rollins and Triple H first.
But you never know. Like WrestleMania 31, they did the whole double match. Maybe they'll do another double match where Triple H says, if you want to, how do they say it? Like, okay, let's say Dean Ambrose or let's say Roman Reigns wins the title at the Royal Rumble, okay? Just for the sake of this. And Dean Ambrose wins the Royal Rumble. So Roman Reigns wins the title, Dean Ambrose wins the Royal Rumble. So then Triple H says to Seth, well, you want a chance to get that title back, then fucking beat me. So then it would be on the same night, Triple H, Seth Rollins, and then
I don't think they'll do that.
If they're gonna do that, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it this close to two. They wouldn't do it like as close.
Yeah, I think it's
I was
too
thinking that.
soon.
I don't know.
It's too soon because I think that they used it in 30 pretty much.
That'd
Yeah,
be different though, because we know it wouldn't be Triple H going. Well, we know it wouldn't be Triple H winning the match, but then again, you'd be expecting Seth to win the match at the end. But I'm guessing you wouldn't be because you've got Dean who'd be a face, you'd have Rollins as a face, and you'd have Roman as a heel.
Heel, right? Unless Dean and Roman switch up by then and now.
I don't think they would have. I think that's
want
the way
Roman to
they
be a
do it.
heel.
I
would
just
love
I
Roman
don't,
to be a heel.
I
bet
don't
Roman
think
would
we'll
be a
get
good
Shield
heel.
Triple Threat so soon. I think we'll be waiting quite a while for that. I think
It probably
See,
won't happen
I
until
think-
like
I don't think it's
35.
I think-
this year.
I think they're going to book Roman properly, and they're going to not do this stupid cowardly heel that they always do with everyone. Like I think they wanted to do it with Kevin Owens, but obviously they don't think he looks right, which I'm going to get pissed off just thinking about.
Oh,
so they'll
dude.
do it with Roman.
I get mad every single time I see Kevin Owens because it's just bittersweet. Like Kevin Owens has the title, and I don't know how this could work, but I've said it on the first episode, and I've been thinking it, and I was going to write
You
a
were
blog
like,
about
Kevin
it on
Owens
Amino.
needs the Intercontinental title. Next day, he's like, I'm looking at that Intercontinental title from Ryback. And then he wins it.
But more than that, he needs the Intercontinental title and the United States title. Why they should have already started the Cena versus Owens feud for Hell in a Cell. Kevin Owens won the Intercontinental title. John Cena has the United States Championship. John Cena beat Kevin Owens the last time they faced each other. So why wouldn't they have Kevin Owens go, okay, now that I have the Intercontinental title, Cena, I remember you beating me, and I want a chance to beat you again, and this time it'll be for the United States Championship because then I'll have more money, just like he always says, and I'll have both titles, so it means more money for my
better
family.
life
Because they don't
for
want
his
it.
family. Kevin Owens is the
unify
face in this situation. He wants the
They
better
don't want
life
to
for his
unify.
family,
I
right?
don't think
Exactly.
they don't want to unify. It's not
That's
gonna
what
happen.
makes a good heel is a heel with motivation.
They don't
They
want
need-
to
can, like, see
want-
what he's
they want
talking
to
about.
unify the titles. They want to keep. Plus, it's a bad thing because people won't be happy with that. People.
Who?
I wouldn't.
I've been waiting.
I think
I've-
people-
all the non-smart marks.
I mean,
Ever
if you look at it, more people get chances if the titles are split. I wouldn't want them unified.
But what? Like, okay.
So wait, are you
see,
saying
they
you
just-
want 2 titles again?
I
don't
like the
I-
2 titles.
I
think
did.
that's
I
super.
I don't want
hated
them
that.
unified.
It was
I like
awful.
I
them
see.
separate.
When they
should
finally,
have
when they
got rid of the 2 title thing after like the SmackDown versus Raw thing. Like
This-
once it was all under one brand, they should have done that.
But here, I'm gonna dispute your claim with this, Arch, because you said not that many people will have a chance to be in the spotlight for the title or whatever, which may be true because without the United States
Well, I know
Championship, and
WWE
Intercontinental
has been
Championship-
trying to get away from title-oriented storylines. They're focusing more on like the storyline itself, like
We kind of
personal
need
issues.
we need both. We need it to be a balance.
Yeah, there needs to be a balance because right now,
But then-
In my opinion, the
all
brand
the
should have
bad-
never
all
split. I'm just saying.
all the bad storylines all like don't revolve around a title.
I just think the brand
Like
should have never
for example, the Rusev Dolph Ziggler feud. That is awful.
See, here's why I
Marry
feel
me,
like
Ruru.
here's why I'm confused as to why that, like Arch
Ooh,
brought up the
hot
brand
sauce.
split. I'm confused as to why because they obviously started slowly bringing everything back together. First, it started with okay, that we have these 2 brand splits or whatever. We're gonna start off with just instead
the
of
Raw
having
Super Show, right? I remember that.
kind of, yeah, that was later on, but they first started with okay, we're gonna start having both shows compete at the same pay-per-views, which was how it was. It started like SmackDown became a thing, and for a while SmackDown and Raw Superstars both competed on the same pay-per-view. Then they did the brand split completely, where it was separate pay-per-views for both shows, and then they slowly brought that together, and then they slowly made it to where any wrestler could wrestle on any show, whether it's SmackDown or Raw. What'd you say?
I think they've got to bring back the brand split at some point.
Same.
They need to, but I think that's like a long ways away.
It's a long way
Yeah,
away.
because they haven't even like that's what I'm saying. I feel like they've been trying so hard to get everything back to just like this one WWE, like WWE. That's it. It's just all WWE. To where if
Nobody
they
wants it.
It's
It's
because
gonna-
the brand split is a relic of the Monday Night Wars. Because if you remember, it was originally going to be WWE versus WCW, but then I forget. Didn't like Kevin Dunn say no?
I don't know.
He got pissed.
But
because-
think about it.
The word
That's
brand
what-
split is positive.
Right, think of this. Look at this. Look between 2002 to like what?
2010.
So
Seven.
I'd say about 2007 or 8.
Yeah, 2007.
Right.
Right.
No, more than that.
2010 SmackDown was amazing.
Well, I mean,
Back when
just
it
think-
was like that was
technically-
like
I
the
mean,
last year. The
I
Undertaker
loved
was
SmackDown
really
in
wrestling.
2010.
That
Yeah.
was like the last year the Undertaker
So
was really.
think about this,
wrestling.
right? I'd say 2002 to 2010 to 11 was
That's
about
when SmackDown was as good as Raw.
Yeah,
Maybe
was
even
when-
better.
because then you had half of the roster was on one show, half was on the other show. So you couldn't have just had like this is just going off like beginning of Ruthless Aggression era. You couldn't have just had Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Booker T, technically Scott Steiner, Goldberg, The Rock, all these people. They couldn't have just been on one roster, and they were split. So that way, had both shows which were equal to each other. So
Yeah.
it'd be like having Seth Rollins and Randy Orton on Raw, let's say, and then you have Dean and Roman on SmackDown, and then
Plus,
Cena on Raw, and Triple H on SmackDown, or something like that. Something like that. Where
Another-
fit.
Where it gives you a
Another
reason
benefit
to watch
was-
both shows.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But the thing is,
But
Plus,
who watches?
also,
who
more
watches
people.
SmackDown?
well,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Who watches
Nobody
SmackDown?
watches SmackDown,
If
and
they
I
did
think
that
they
again,
honestly
Smack-
should just get
Smack-
rid of SmackDown. There should be
The
no
reason,
reason.
no, I don't agree with that.
In
I think they
2010,
should keep
people watched
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Yeah, but
People-
not anymore.
People used to watch SmackDown a lot more, but since the brand split, nobody watched it.
Yeah.
Well, the brand put together. But if it was a brand split, more people get a chance. So younger stars get a chance. You get bigger stars. The bigger stars will have to compete with the spotlight. There'll be 2 big spotlights. Then there's more stars going for the spotlight.
but think about it.
So say people have been crying for a Cesaro push. Cesaro might not get a push currently, but if there was a brand split, he might have got a push.
That's
Well,
because
here's-
you've got to
here's-
think they
Well,
don't want to
no,
get. They don't,
he wouldn't get a push regardless because Vince would be like, no.
I mean, in a brand
Because
split, he could get a
Vince.
push.
That's
If you
the
look
point.
at
They're not
even
they're
Jack
not
Swagger
push
got
the
a push.
WWE title. Whereas you've got
The
people
World
like Jack
Heavyweight.
Swagger who deserved a World Heavyweight title who got it, and you had people like
Yeah.
like CM Punk
Well-
before he won the WWE, and he deserved it then, and didn't get it. Didn't get the WWE push.
The
so he
World
got
Heavyweight title.
and Edge and Taker and
The World Heavyweight title was good for those people. And I think that a brand, like if they split the brands again, like people like Cesaro, who people are crying for a push.
people like
crying to
Neville as well.
Yeah, people
He
like
won
Neville.
the U.S. title.
He's won the
Yeah, but
US.
Yeah, but imagine
He was good with
compare
the U.S.
US
I'm one
to-
of the few people who like that 5 languages gimmick.
Oh, same. I liked all his gimmicks.
I like when he
Yeah,
was
I
like
did.
going around like all the different towns. Is like, look at all the history here. Look how awful it is.
Well, here's why I want the Intercontinental U.S. title put together right now. We're in this.
There should be 2
I hate-
titles.
I
There
hate-
should-
But the thing is, we're already in this where it's not a brand split. There's no more brand split.
it's
So
over.
they have these 2 titles that they have to try and focus on. Either they can't focus on them like with a balance, because it seems like more of the attention now is going toward the U.S. title because John Cena has it, whereas now the Intercontinental title is slipping under sort of, and Kevin Owens has it, which is going to make him look even worse. So if they're going to do this, and maybe if they ever want to do a brand
Kevin
split
Owens
again,
against right now for the Intercontinental
Ryback.
title?
No one.
Ryback.
That's
Yes.
the problem. I think once
And who-
Ryback is out of the picture, then it'll
Ryback's
go
the
back.
problem.
And by the way, didn't Ryback hold the title, and they let Ryback hold the title the whole time while he was out with an injury for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
That is
have done
exactly what
That's-
I'm saying. If
that's-
it was somebody important, like really important, or somebody, I don't know why they didn't have him drop that title anyways. But they let that was a horrible decision. They should have had him.
That may have
That
killed
was a
it.
poor call.
I don't know why. See,
I don't
so
think
if
they
it was,
should ever like merge them. Never. I just think.
sorry, I got to fucking. Here's the thing: if they have both of these titles. They saw John Cena had the United States title, so they said, "Fuck the Intercontinental title." We have John Cena; he's our face. He has the United States title, so we don't even have to make Ryback drop the title. We can just let him go off and be injured, and he can hold it until he
The
gets
original
back.
plan was to raise both of them, because if you think about it, they have the 2 biggest babyfaces of the company, the John Cena and Daniel Bryan, both win the titles of
Yeah, that
WrestleMania.
was the plan.
The plan was to raise the prestige of both of the titles and make bring the titles into the limelight again. So if you have the 2 biggest babyfaces you've got, 2 of the best wrestlers you've got in those title pictures, you've raised the prestige. But the plan was kind of messed up because Daniel Bryan, at the time, got injured. So that sort of screwed up the plans a bit. I mean, if Daniel Bryan wasn't injured, the Intercontinental title at the moment would be in a lot of a better place. But, I mean, I don't think they'll ever merge them.
Here's my thing. I'm looking at it in a way so where they can make Kevin Owens. I know they won't. They can make Kevin Owens into something, and they won't allow one of their secondary titles to go under the radar, because there won't be 2 secondary titles, at least for right now. Because if they had John Cena, it would only make sense to have John Cena and Kevin Owens go, hey John Cena, you beat me last time, now I want to whoop your ass, so fight me. And then they go after each other, they put on good matches like all their other matches, and it could kind of be in a way like a CM Punk Kevin Owens kind of trilogy or whatever, and just have them fight.
So you're saying you want a summer of Kevin Owens?
Not a summer of Kevin Owens, but like, they
Like
they
summer
have
of
good.
Punk-esque type thing?
Well, they put on good matches for the undisputed Intercontinental Championship, which is the United States title or something like that, or in the Intercontinental title. And if they
I
don't
see
want
the
to,
idea.
if they don't want to put them together, then just have them hold both of them. I just want that, and then it'll make Kevin Owens matter because he's holding both these titles, and he
I
tells
think it
everybody
matters
how
anyway.
important
I
it is.
think the Intercontinental title does still
Dude.
matter in a degree. Plus, if you look at Kevin Owens, he's still getting a lot of attention. It's not like he's drifting away with the Intercontinental title. He's
I
still
mean,
getting
He
last
a lot
just
of
week-
he
attention.
just got back into some type of spotlight
he,
because
I mean, he hasn't
won the
been doing
Intercontinental
anything.
title.
Like last week on Raw, he faced Sin Cara.
If they were
He
doing
will
something with
get-
him, they wouldn't.
Nothing.
If they were doing something with him, they would have never had John Cena lose to him. Never, ever, ever.
They will.
They even
They
took
do
him
have plans for him,
seriously.
You know, it's just how things work out. I mean,
It's no,
he
dude.
had to-
That is unacceptable and unexcusable. There's no reason why he should have beat him. None. Not one reason. Nobody can give me a real reason why John Cena should have won that match. He didn't need to win it. There was
What,
no
against
reason for him
Kevin
to win it.
Owens.
He won it in the
Yeah.
end, and he can't
Yeah.
change that.
It doesn't.
In
There
the
was
end,
no
I think
reason.
They were
Doesn't make
in the end. I still think they're trying to hold out for Bryan and Cena to both hold those titles. But I think,
They don't. But that's their
I
problem.
think they
feel
thought
like,
Bryan was coming back early, and that's why they kept.
but
saying
they
it.
can't think like that. They can't think, well, we want to do this, so let's just let this suffer.
Well, it's the WWE, so that's all they think. you
But
know,
that
you
it's
can't change
wrong,
that.
dude. It's wrong.
Can't change how
wrong.
they think. It's how they want things
They're
to go.
booking either too long term or not long term enough.
Yeah, that's now they're doing it at the moment. I mean, they didn't book long term enough for Dean Ambrose, and that's why he's kind of drifted away. I mean, he went from main title.
He's another
one
case.
pay-per-view. I mean, at one pay-per-view, I think it was Money in the Bank. He went from main eventing that pay-per-view against Seth Rollins to doing nothing next pay-per-view, not even appearing on it. I think it was that pay-per-view. Can't quite
Well, I missed
remember.
that Battleground earlier. I missed that Battleground earlier when I said it.
So
But,
he missed like main event.
He went-
To not
he
even on the
went.
show.
From being the main event to not being on the show.
The booking problem has been a problem, but I mean, it could have. I mean, it could have worked if Bryan had not been injured, but they needed a set of backup plan because they know Bryan gets injured quite a bit. They didn't have a backup plan, so they had to sort of improvise with what they had.
Mm-hmm.
And
Look
that's
at Wade
why-
Barrett. He gets
Yeah.
injured,
Wade Barrett's
More-
good now. Yeah,
Yeah,
Wade,
but
he
he
gets
gets-
injured a ton.
and they
And
didn't.
every
they,
time he gets injured, it's like right when he's starting to gain momentum.
Yeah.
It's the Wade Barrett sob story.
Yep.
I know
Fucking Wade Barrett.
Six loves Wade Barrett, and it's such a shame. Because every
mean,
time
Luke-
he'll
Luke-
get
Luke
buried
loves
by
Wade
his leg or
Barrett.
something. It's all Sheamus's fault. He like murdered him.
It's not
No, it's
Sheamus'
just-
fault.
Fucking Sheamus.
Speaking of Sheamus, let's talk about Sheamus.
I love Sheamus.
I hate Sheamus.
And this is what
I
I'm
hate
going to
Sheamus.
Sheamus
I'm
is
like the only
worst.
person in this
I
chat who
hate
likes
Sheamus.
Sheamus at the moment, so I'm like,
fucking despise him.
I'm the guy.
I thought
He's going to.
Offended
He won Money in the Bank.
Why did he win Money in the Bank?
Fellow in the
That was
bank.
such a bad
and you
idea.
want hey, you guys want to know something even scarier than him winning Money in the Bank?
What?
The-
Roman's
the
gonna
cushion.
win it from him, right?
No. I would actually prefer that.
Same.
Honestly. Yeah.
Sheamus
If
is a great
if somebody
Money in the
took
Bank
that
player.
shit off Sheamus, because that shit, I don't want to see
Sheamus is a
take
great.
it.
Maybe
Sheamus
he'll
is
pull
a great champion.
Maybe he'll do. Wasn't there like somebody who never cashed in their Money in the Bank?
No,
Yeah,
I think
Del
everybody has.
Rio. Del Rio didn't cash in his Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
cashed
did.
in
He
on
did.
CM Punk
SummerSlam. Yeah, SummerSlam. Yeah.
after
No, you're about-
Kevin
you
Nash
think it's
jackknifed him.
Has
You're
there been
thinking-
somebody who's never cashed in their Money in the
No,
Bank?
they've
No,
there's been
Mr.
failed
Kennedy.
cashed in.
It was Mr. Kennedy, but he lost his. That wasn't. He,
Oh,
he-
that was
Edge
Mr.
beat
Kennedy,
Mr.
yeah.
Edge beat Mr. Kennedy and took Mr. Kennedy's Money in the Bank
Yeah.
away.
Oh.
And then Edge cashed it in.
Right.
So 2 years in a row, Edge cashed in Money in the Bank. Even
But
though he
the
technically didn't.
scariest thing about
Harder.
Sheamus holding the Money in the Bank briefcase is the fact that at Madison Square Garden, did they not kind of hint towards him turning face?
Ugh.
They hinted at they were going to turn
Why-
Sheamus
Why does
face,
Sheamus still work at this company?
and
James is great.
they're
they're
already pushing Sheamus as if he's really going to cash in one night and pull
Yeah.
off the shit.
The heist
So,
of the century.
if you look at
Seth
it,
Rollins.
I don't know if Sheamus is going to turn face, but I'm just saying his hair is getting wider, so he may be growing his hair back. Just saying, that's one thing. And Sheamus, either way, I love him. He's great in the ring.
Sheamus looks
He's
like
a great
chicken right
champion.
now.
He's going to be a great champion again. I don't care what any of you say.
he's not.
Sheamus.
I don't think Sheamus is bad in the ring per se.
Plus, I'm just saying, if we get Sheamus versus Brock Lesnar, that will be match of
You
that
can't
would
be
be
serious.
one of the best
are you
matches we will
serious?
see.
No.
Sheamus
Sheamus
versus Brock
versus Brock
Lesnar
Lesnar.
would be insane.
Sheamus
would get destroyed.
No, he wouldn't.
Sheamus is a
Sheamus.
Sheamus, and Brock Lesnar is a Brock. I for some reason I don't see that gelling.
Are you want the guy who beat the streak against Sheamus?
No, I'm just saying
Are
Sheamus.
you saying Sheamus
Brock
is in
Lesnar
that same
is
category?
Such a good. Yeah, but then again, it's like saying is Daniel Bryan and Triple H in the same category? No.
Yes,
but,
they are.
No, they're not. I mean, Daniel Bryan put over Sheamus. Then he beat Triple H.
Well,
I'm just
are
saying,
you telling me
Sheamus,
that how long
Sheamus,
had
Brock
Daniel
Lesnar,
Bryan been wrestling at that point? Like a year?
incredible.
How long was Triple
Daniel
H
Bryan's
wrestling as Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
I know, I'm
freaking
just
doing
saying,
Posh
Sheamus
gimmick?
versus Brock Lesnar would be an incredible match.
On paper, Triple H and Daniel Bryan sound really good. On paper, I think on paper Triple H makes anything sound good.
On paper, Sheamus versus Brock Lesnar sounds
No,
good.
No, it does not.
That doesn't sound good to me.
I don't tell
Just
you.
the thought
You
of it. Brock
are
Lesnar is this
paranoid.
guy.
Sheamus
Brock
versus
Lesnar is
Lesnar
this
would
guy
be
who's
amazing
like-
Sheamus
match. It's
versus
like my dream
Lesnar.
matches.
Oh my god. Who would you
It'd
have
be
win
good
that
match.
match, Arch?
I'd have Sheamus win it because I'm a Sheamus fan. I don't know.
So
Oh,
you're telling
now
me
you're
that
good.
Sheamus deserves to beat the man who beat the streak?
Well,
this is the-
Sheamus never got a crack at the streak. I'm sure Sheamus would beat the streak.
Arch, this is the
Oh
same guy.
my God. Are you wow.
What pay-per-view
Are
was
you-
it? It was Sheamus.
I swear you're trolling me.
The same guy who got who was it? Chokeslammed by Kane when Sheamus was about to cash in his Money in the briefcase.
Yeah, but
Money in the Bank briefcase.
yeah, but that story on Kane, if you think about Kane coming back, like they're trying to make Kane look extremely strong as the Demon.
Okay,
so that's,
but they would not. One thing that the WWE would not do is make Kane look stronger than Brock Lesnar.
Why if they can't make Kane look stronger than Brock Lesnar, why on earth would they make Sheamus
they're
look
not
stronger
gonna
than
make
Brock
Shane-
Lesnar?
Sheamus
they-
versus Brock Lesnar would be an insane match.
It would not.
It would be.
Their
it would be-
styles don't work together at all.
I don't
it
think
would.
that. Yeah, they
Sheamus
would
and
not
Brock
gel.
Lesnar both try and bully their opponents. Sheamus would not let Brock Lesnar bully him. Sheamus would bully him back, and Brock Lesnar would bully him back, and
Are
it'd
you
just be on
kidding?
and on.
The
It'd be such a
you said the
brutal
same-
match.
Big Show bullies his opponents too, and he got
You know what?
destroyed.
I have to say, if they kept Sheamus as being like they had Sheamus look stupid on the last pay-per-view, but other than that, they have.
Are you
booked
telling
Sheamus.
me the pale Irish guy with the red hair who shouts
Yeah.
"fella"
Celtic
at everybody
warrior.
deserves to beat a man who broke the Undertaker's undefeated streak?
No, I don't think he should beat
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar ever because Sheamus, to
I'm
me,
just
is
saying, even
is
if
a
he
dud.
did it, I'm
Who
just
has
saying,
beaten Brock
that
Lesnar
match
in the
is
time he's
beat
been
Cena.
back? I think like Cena,
Triple H.
Cena, Triple H, and
Yeah.
then you think Sheamus is in that same category.
Well, he is.
He's not.
Sheamus, he's in that category.
Sheamus does not belong on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
So you could
if
argue,
they would have
So-
if they would have kept this
Like
whole
John
thing with
Cena and
Sheamus,
Triple H are two guys who are on like
Yeah.
the Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
yeah, but I'm just saying Brock Lesnar
Sheamus
exactly
is not
isn't on
in that
Rushmore
category.
either.
He's and not anywhere close to that category.
I'm just saying Sheamus is
Sheamus
very,
is on
very
like
underrated by the
Batista's
fans.
level, maybe.
I mean,
Okay,
Sheamus is great
here's-
still.
okay, here's my idea for this match. Okay, if this match was to happen, it shouldn't happen at a pay-per-view or special event at all. It should happen on
like Raw or something.
No, I wouldn't say Raw.
Lesnar will
a
never compete on
SmackDown?
Raw again.
At a house show.
Make it not yeah.
Last
One
time
of the
Lesnar
live
competed on Raw,
live shows.
Stan
One of the
Wild
live
was alive.
one of the live shows on WWE Network. Okay.
Oh, like Beast
Right.
in the East or whatever.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but I
had
don't think Sheamus should win that match.
Sheamus should not
that
beat
makes
Brock
no
Lesnar
sense
ever.
for him.
Yeah, Sheamus
No,
should
I'm
never,
just
ever,
saying,
ever.
My original
beat Brock
point was
Lesnar.
Sheamus versus Brock Lesnar would be an incredible match.
I don't think it would be an incredible match.
It would not,
Maybe it
because
wouldn't be so
Sheamus-
bad.
freaking- Sheamus also, can we talk about how he freaking injures everybody?
He doesn't injure everybody.
He's look at how is there like a list of people that Sheamus is injured? I swear it's
You
like
can
more
probably
than
find
Goldberg.
People, everybody is injured. Rey Mysterio killed a guy. You don't give him that much heat.
He didn't kill him.
He did.
Well, I mean,
It wasn't his fault.
I know, but I'm just saying, people
He
give
died
people too
while he
much
was in
heat.
the ring,
Mistakes
but
in
it's not-
wrestling
he didn't kill
happen.
him.
Enough said. People get too much heat from him.
but you can't
Oh.
just say like mistakes happen. So then every mistakes.
Yeah, but
sooner or
Sheamus
later,
hasn't even injured that many people. That's the
sooner.
thing.
I don't know how many people he has injured, but if he's injured a lot of
Yeah, but
people,
it's not that many. That's the thing. It's not that many. If he injured too many people, he wouldn't be working for the WWE or in a high card position. So he hasn't injured that many people. I mean,
I'm gonna try and look into this real quick. I'm trying to think who else. Who's somebody that? Well, I mean, look at the Miz. The Miz has had a huge reputation of fucking up, and he's not wrestling a lot, but he's still
When was
there.
the last time the Miz had a match?
I don't know.
know.
The Miz has the reputation in the WWE for almost killing R-Truth, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure,
That's
something like that.
I'm pretty sure he killed John Morrison's career, if that counts for anything.
I don't know. It was some match, and the Miz was supposed to catch R-Truth, and he just wasn't there.
And again, remember when Cena nearly killed the Miz or ended his career with that concussion that wasn't meant to happen? The WrestleMania 27, when Miz's skull just went bam off
Can I just quickly ask, what concussions are meant to happen?
Exactly, I know, but I'm just saying, when Cena nearly killed the Miz. Also, he's been rather quiet throughout all this, Adam.
Well,
I was gonna be like that.
here's okay. Sheamus, Brock Lesnar. I don't see it happening
I'd love
at anything other than a live show event.
I think Archie's crazy.
I think you're crazy for not agreeing with me, so.
What? Fucking.
Whatever.
Well, then what's okay?
Alright,
so then,
can we
Nobody
talk
agrees
about?
with me
Can we
because
talk
you're the
about
same.
the greatest feud of our generation?
Mickey James
Summer Rae
versus-
versus
no.
Lana.
Not Mickey James versus Trish Stratus, no.
Well, no, that was a different era.
I have no comments to make on Mickey James versus Lana because it's not
Mickey James versus
now
Lana. What
now
are
I'm
you
confused.
smoking, dude?
Lana versus Summer, there we go.
No,
I have
Summer
no
Rae
comments to
versus
make because
Lana.
I hate the feud.
It's awful.
It shouldn't be
It's
happening.
awful.
first of all, I want to say, with Summer Rae and Rusev.
You mean Ruru?
Ruru.
Yeah,
Little
Ruru and Hot Summer.
First of all,
Hot Summer.
I think it's fucked up for WWE to do this. I don't know if it's coincidental or whatever.
Yeah,
But
just
as
did
soon-
that by engaged.
As soon as there was even rumors that Lana and Rusev were going to get engaged.
Oh no,
Summer
they are
Rae.
engaged. They
They are
engaged.
now, I know that. But there was rumors at first. And then Summer Rae gets on one knee and asks Rusev to marry her.
That's
Or
just,
be-
I know.
I think that's extremely fucked up.
Just scrap it. I'm not going to
And-
make any more comments on this because just kill it.
Vince is one weird old man.
Just kill this
And
feud.
why are we still doing wedding angles in 2015?
I don't know.
That's
I
all
don't
I have
know.
to say.
There was only been
should-
one good one, and that was like in the 80s with Macho Man and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
No, the best.
Kane
the-
tombstoning a priest was memorable.
That was good too. That one was good. I
I
remember.
forgot
that. I
about
remember.
that. What
That
was
was
the
a-
best
yeah.
one?
The best one is Triple H and Stephanie.
Oh yeah,
Getting married
the
on TV, and Triple H figured out Stephanie was lying about some shit. That shit was awesome to see, and
she was gonna
I
marry
like.
Test, and then Triple H was like, "Yo,
That's
that
another
time
one.
I drugged you."
Yeah, that's the number one. That's the number one best wedding ever on TV was when
And
Triple
this
H drugged Stephanie and married her. That's the number one.
what'd
The
you
number
say?
The Dark
Arch,
Wedding
the
was pretty
Bryan
good
one,
as
is that what
well.
you said?
The Dark Wedding. You know when Undertaker tried to marry
Oh, yeah.
Stephanie, then Stone Cold just...
Stone
So-
Cold.
Oh, but that doesn't necessarily count as a
It's
wedding.
not
That's like
real
sacrifice.
wedding. That's like a.
Yeah, but he was like trying to marry her, so it's kind of counts as a wedding. Anyway, we can move on from the whole wedding thingy because just the point.
I'm just
of it.
saying, yeah, fucking weddings in 2015 need to be done. We're done with weddings. But now apparently, I don't know if they're gonna give him a wedding. I guess when Rusev wins the title, I guess they are. Fucking stupid.
Well, I think we've covered just about everything there is to cover. All the feuds. Have we covered every single one?
I don't know. I know we've been going on for a while.
Yeah,
Bray
we have
and
been.
Wyatt, or Bray and Roman.
I think Roman's going to win the feud.
Braun
hope
Roman?
no one wins
I
the feud.
hope.
Seriously,
I
I
hope
think-
they drop it.
Yeah, I hope they drop it, but I'm just saying one comment I have to make about this is this feud has helped put Roman over as a face. Because I've noticed distinctly is the crowd
He's
has gotten
gotten
slightly better
better.
towards Roman.
but he's not good yet. He
I
still
know,
needs
but I'm
to
just saying
improve. He's
Roman
improving.
has improved a lot throughout this feud, and
Yes.
the crowd are getting behind him a bit more.
I agree.
And I'm starting
But
to
he's
like
still
Roman.
not. Yeah,
so
I haven't
I'm starting
started
to like
him
him a
yet.
bit more.
He
Roman
needs
is
to
so
show a
good.
little
Growing
bit
up.
more, but he has improved.
Sure,
I'll give
sure.
him that.
Roman
He has
is
improved a
great.
lot.
End of discussion.
I'm saying Roman's doing quite well, Adam. I'm saying this feud has helped put him over.
Oh, there's one more thing we forgot to talk about. New Day rocks. New Day rocks.
I was like,
Day rocks.
I was still on
New
the
Day
fence
on
until
Raw. They took
until I
over.
saw
There was
like,
more New Day on the show than anything else.
until I saw New Day's 30-minute
Day the best.
fucking WWE exclusive on YouTube
Wait,
or whatever.
that whole thing? You watched the whole thing? I watched
Oh,
the abridged version.
I watched the whole
yes.
thing. It was
I
so
watched
good.
the whole
I
thing.
did not see the
table
whole
for
thing.
three.
I watched the abridged one.
No,
the
it was
short one.
Adam. It was you know how they do the WWE exclusives?
Yeah.
They had one on YouTube where the New Day was supposed to be interviewed by Eden, and they completely took over the whole interview and did it like a
I saw the
30-minute
one where they
interview
were interviewed
with
by
themselves.
Michael Cole.
It was so good. The New Day in general was just so good.
If you've not seen the one after, it's called after Madison Square Garden, it's the funniest thing ever.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know.
That 30-minute interview, they completely won me over, and I was happy to see him
Everybody
go
loves him.
out. I was
That's
happy to
the
see
thing.
him go out on Raw like that. That was very cool.
I mean, I think the thing we're looking at now is because, you know, the Dudleys, they're meant to be getting such a big reaction, they're meant to be the biggest faces. They're getting out-cheered by the New Day. Just got to think about that. People
Because
love
there's
the
this-
New Day more than the Dudleys at the moment.
You have
The
to think
Dudleys
about
are
it, like,
legends.
with
Yeah,
most
that-
of these
shows how big the New Day
returns,
are.
with most of these returns, they're not really brought. They're brought back to wrestle, of course, but it's like a lot of them, like with
It's not 30
new-
minutes. It's only 15.
Is it? Well, it's fucking long. I don't know. It
Sometimes
felt long to
brought
me,
back
but
to put over.
it was fucking
I
amazing.
think the Dudleys may have been brought back to put over the New Day.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, I mean, you got to know that they're not going to have them lose at TLC. So
Who?
The Dudleys
Dudleys?
deserve.
The
Oh,
Dudleys.
no, they're not going to
It's
lose
the-
at TLC. That's
I'm
like
pretty sure the Dudleys are going to win at one
That's-
point, just to become
Yeah.
the 10th time. But I think
Right.
they'll win it back shortly after.
it's like the Undertaker losing at Hell in a Cell. It just
Well, you
doesn't
know-
happen.
well,
Yeah.
It will.
the fucking shit. I lost my fucking place.
Train of
I don't know.
thought.
Fucking the Dudleys. It's the same as the New Age Outlaws. They're gonna come back, wrestle for a little while, win their title, and then they'll be on their way, I guess.
Yeah. Dudleys.
They won't. Apparently, they've got a contract for the next 3 years.
Oh,
Dudleys?
Yeah.
Wow.
That'd be pretty
That's
good.
a little-
That'd be good. I'd like to see it because that gives.
I think the
Jeff
Dudleys do
actually
deserve
does-
to have a
if Jeff
title reign.
actually do resign, we might get Hardy's best Dudleys again then.
I would
I'd
like
like
to
to-
see the Dudleys have some kind of like title.
And can we
reign.
talk about? I don't want to have to bring it all the way back to NXT, but fucking James Storm, fucking
James Storm and
Going to
WWE,
NXT.
Arch will have
he's
no
here.
clue who this is, but I'm actually very excited.
He was the
I've
guy
heard
in
it.
TNA, from what I've been told.
I'm happy that he's there. I'm not a fan of James Storm, and in personality wise, I'm not. In ring, he's fine. I just hate his promos because he always screams, and I hate it. But it's like
as long as he can impress me, I'm happy.
the way you said that, as long as he can impress. Well, yeah, I'm happy that he's there. I'm happy to see what they do with him.
The thing I'm happiest most about recently is the signing of Kana/Oscar. Oscar, I don't know how you pronounce the name now. She's
I
incredible.
pronounce it like you're saying Oscar with a British accent.
Yeah,
Oscar.
I mean she's so good in ring. She's incredible in ring. She literally kill people.
Fucking NXT. Adam, don't you watch PWG?
Yeah, I've just started watching.
I need to watch
Paola
PWG
2015.
because I've heard it's the best thing ever.
I've heard it's
I've been-
completely overrated and
Arch.
Hey,
Everyone was
Arch,
telling-
come on.
Everyone was telling Arch. Everybody was telling Arch it's the greatest thing ever. He's, no, but I'm not watching it. It's probably shit. And the fact is, as soon as he watches it, he's gonna realise, oh fuck, what have I missed out on the last like?
well, I'm
10
not going to watch it, so
Oh wow.
Arch, I'm going to come to your house and make you watch it.
I've been
Yeah.
wanting to
Going
watch
to hold
it.
you down. It's gonna be like in Clockwork Orange. He's gonna strap you to the chair, glue your eyes open,
Oh, you know,
make you watch it.
you know it.
I'd like to see Adam
well-
try, to be honest.
Okay, here's. I mean, I've always wanted to try and watch PWG, but the one thing that kind of turned me around, it was this weird move. I don't even know who it was in the ring, but they ran at each other, and you know how they do that whole
Double
two guys
close,
go.
like, there's a moonsault into a body slam.
It was like two guys go
Shot's
for
making me tired.
Two guys go for like a cross
I think
body.
we should change subjects.
And-
I think we should change subjects.
Shh.
You know.
Oh,
Subjects
listen to
are
this.
boring.
One of the guys completely like they both went for a cross body and somebody reversed it into some type of fucking almost like a
Moonsault.
back.
Moonsault.
Yeah.
Trevor
it was
Lee,
fucking,
See, this is boring me now.
I was
Alright.
like,
Oh my
I was like,
God.
what the fuck?
Arch, I don't see how you can call when someone goes for a 450 splash and gets caught in a Kimura lock is boring.
I could do
I'm
that.
sorry. You don't
You
understand
could
how
do that. Are
hyped
you
fucking
a
get.
Are you trained in the art of professional
He's trolling you
Sandow
now.
fan man, mate. Sandow
I
fan man.
don't care.
Santa.
I know he's trolling me, and that's what's making me more upset.
Sandow fan man beat AJ Styles. Let's see what.
Oh, do you not even know who AJ Styles is?
I do. He's overrated. That's all I have to say.
Have you ever seen an AJ Styles match?
I've actually seen an AJ Styles match.
Who was he facing?
I can't remember, but I've seen an AJ
Oh,
Styles
yeah,
match.
uh-huh.
I don't know half the people in the Indies. I don't remember names.
Sure you did.
But he's,
It's like,
he is overrated.
I'm like the
So-
anti.
I've watched
I'm,
a
People
little
talk
bit
about him
I've been
like
watching
he's
a little
God,
bit of
but
New
he's not.
Japan recently. That stuff's pretty good.
I'm the negative of Arch. I don't know a lot about the Indies, but I actually do want to get into it because I don't see why I wouldn't want to.
See, Arch, I love you, right?
Bullshit.
But the fact is, you just slate everything which you've not seen. Like, you've got to go into this. You can't
You
be like,
said I suck, Tal, yeah?
yeah,
That's
because
not love.
I said you suck because you were slating stuff.
I wasn't slating anything. I just said I was going to make a blog on Sheamus, and then he was like, "Oh, you suck."
no, that was me.
No, my response, Arch said officially, he was like, oh, I'm making a blog on Sheamus, and I said, why don't you make a blog on how much you suck? As a joke,
No, that wasn't
Oh,
a no.
Oh,
no,
drama
stop
alert.
that,
Look
stop
out,
that,
guys. Get the popcorn.
stop that.
Oh man, I'm gonna fucking. There's like
No.
another thing that really interests me about PWG is they only do like a number of pay-per-views a year or like shows.
No, so they do, it's basically just like your average indie show, but it's like once a month or so. Like,
Yeah,
or once
that's
every,
awesome.
I could create a better show.
okay,
Oh,
Arch,
really?
you're gonna somehow
All
get,
right. You know what? We're gonna have you play EWR one day.
I play
Twitch, somehow get Arch to play EWR, and I want
I
to see
played
how he
EWR.
books the show. I guarantee he's gonna be a
No, I
worse
booked
booker
a show.
than Vince Russo.
No, I'm just saying Adam Rose.
I think Arch is
Adam
Vince
Rose.
Russo in disguise.
I'm pretty sure I did a few Adam Rose versus Seth Rollins, and I got like 9 point something heat.
that.
9 point
because-
something.
You wonder why you got heat for that?
No, wait,
No,
was
but
it
eventually
9D
he did.
something or just 9?
I don't know what the rates is now. I can't remember. I didn't play
Well,
BWR
it's
and
out
play
of
it, but it's like
100,
90
so-
something.
Okay,
It
I
must
was
have
gonna
been
say.
like
I thought you said.
But I'm just
9
saying, I am
point
master
something. I
of
was
that
gonna
game,
say.
and I would create the greatest company on earth.
I thought you said 9 point something. I was like, okay, so
Oh, your
because
company
it's out
would
of 100. I was like, if you
Oh.
got 9 heat on something.
That's great.
Arch.
Yeah.
Fact is, though, you hate the indies, and your company would be an independent company. So you'd be there like, oh,
I'd get on
fuck my
TikTok.
company. I'm gonna sit here, make all these people watch the video on a big screen because they're all fucking arseholes. Fuck them all. And that's a direct quote from you as the chairman.
That sounds like
Uh.
a good company.
That sounds like a good company. Fucking shit,
Plus,
dude.
if it's on TV, it's not indie. If it's mainstream, it's not indie.
Yeah, when
Well,
PWG is
Ring of
not
Honor's on TV. Does that make it indie?
It's not indie anymore. Indie and
New
indie anymore.
Japan's on TV also.
That ain't indie anymore. Very few
WG,
companies
you
still
can
indie.
play it on a TV.
I almost see the word indie in pro wrestling almost like as a, I don't
It's
want to say
dead.
a life, I don't want to say a lifestyle,
It's
But,
a lie.
like-
It's a lie.
Like a fucking it's the style. I see it as a style more
The
than
word indie is now a
independent.
lie.
I'm gonna have to leave in the next like 10 minutes. Just saying.
The word,
Okay,
that's cool.
indie is a lie. It's just instead of indie, you should say it's a company that isn't the WWE. Because indie
it's
isn't a thing
Or
in wrestling.
TNA, because I don't consider TNA indie.
I don't
No,
say,
they're
but I
not-
don't
they're
consider Ring of Honor or New Japan indie anymore. Maybe they
See,
were.
but
It
I-
never was. It never
But
was.
they
but
aren't-
it's
they
easy.
aren't anymore.
It's easy to
They aren't
call them
anymore. They aren't anymore. Indie's dying out.
All right, so I think
Oh.
we need to start wrapping this up.
I love how
'cause
you
we've
said
gone
indie's
pretty
dying
long.
when
So is there
indie's
anything
never-
else?
No, I'm just saying. No,
we
I'm
should
just saying.
talk
The
about
word
before we-
indie, the word indie is dying out because the companies are becoming too big to be indie, so they're
That's why
becoming
we're
more
getting new
mainstream,
companies.
and they're becoming
Arch.
not indie.
Until you watch a preview show of PWG, I do not take any of your opinion outside of WWE at all on any subject.
Because you're a lemon.
We can end now.
Oh
Don't be
my
a lemon,
God.
be a rosebud.
Well, I
Don't be a
will.
lemon,
Okay,
Evan, be a
and
rosebud.
I will say because I credit another podcast because
You
this was
critic-
brought up. This was brought up on the Solid Monster Sounds Off podcast, and it has something to do with the Indies. He says how he feels that Triple H and the WWE are trying to kill the indie scene with NXT, which
You could say
That's
yes,
an
but at the same
interesting
time
point.
it's no. At the same time it's no because you've got to think they're not
Well,
making
they're
as much
recruiting guys
money.
who wouldn't have even considered being wrestlers. So in a way,
That's the thing. So yes, so you're now
Pretty
like
much the best indie
independent-
people are all going to the WWE. And you're saying,
yeah, which is true. I'll give you that, but not all of them.
not all.
well,
of them.
most of them.
They're
I'm pretty
still-
sure
yeah.
Adam Cole, who everybody loves, and I don't really know
Is
much
he
about.
going
I'm
to
pretty sure he'll.
WWE? There have been
I'm pretty sure he'll show up there one day.
Well, no, he's like I think what his Ring of Honor contract is now is because everyone in Ring of Honor's got official contracts now, so that's why not many Ring of Honor guys do.
I'm pretty sure
PWG.
Adam Cole will
But
show up in
Their-
NXT.
his
yeah.
contract's like once a year, so every year he said this on the Sam Roberts podcast I think a few years back when he was champion. But every year he reviews his contract and whether if there's an offer on the table from somewhere else, meaning WWE, which there has been apparently in the last few years.
I'm guessing he will probably end up in WWE one
But
day.
he will do. He's one of if
I'm
not.
saying probably somewhere in the next like 2 years.
Thing is that everyone's like he's got to get there soon. He's 26 years old.
He's got time. Just
yeah, look at Kevin
By
Owens.
then-
He's
by
like
then
30.
Tyler-
So
by then, Tyler Breeze needs to have gone up.
Tyler Breeze is 27 years old. He's been in development for 5 years.
Tyler Breeze is
5?
ready to go up. Tyler
in
Breeze.
in WWE's developmental.
Yep, WWE
Yeah,
development.
FCW,
What?
FCW,
He's
What?
been there since FC. Oh my god.
FCW.
Was- was
Because
he
he
in
won't
the-
work on the main roster. He's
Tyler
like
Breeze
Emma.
on
He
FCW
won't
is
work
He
on the
will.
main
I think he
roster.
will. Everyone's saying he doesn't. He will work.
I think Tyler Breeze will actually work.
But here's a surefire hint that they're gonna shit on Tyler Breeze. They tested this out, and you guys already probably know about this. They tested him out at a live event, and they had Summer Rae manage him to the ring. This was before Rusev, so it's like they feel like he needs a manager for what? For what
they
reason?
won't have a manager for him when he debuts.
No, he's
I'm pretty
doing
sure his
live
debut
events
will be
again.
soon.
and apparently
You know, it'd
he's
be
getting good
interesting.
reactions.
Maybe this is my like super bad idea, but I'd like to see Tyler Breeze with Paul Heyman.
Wow, that's really odd. It
That's
is
an odd thing, but I think it might work.
I don't know.
Paul Heyman managing all of Tyler Breeze's modeling career.
Yes, yeah. I mean,
So-
he's got that Heyman hustle thing.
What Paul Heyman coming out with a selfie stick?
Checkmate City, bitch.
That's really
Make
crazy.
sure you had a filter.
Not Paul Heyman. Tyler Breeze, it's just weird. I'm not that into Tyler Breeze unless he's in the ring. There's a lot of guys
Yeah.
who, when they're in the
Tyler
ring, I'm
Tyler
into.
Breeze I love at the moment. So
It's just
I
that
think
everyone
Tyler-
said that everyone said
Tyler
that
Breeze
Dolph
is
Ziggler's
ready.
gimmick wouldn't work originally, and his worked, and his was less. His was toned down. His was toned
That's
down.
what.
by Tyler
When I
Breeze,
see
but
Tyler Breeze, I think of a mini Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah,
I think of a
he
better
does
Dolph
look
Ziggler.
like
Better
Dolph
than-
Ziggler.
better
It's
Dolph
because they
Ziggler.
look similar.
Tyler Breeze is
yeah.
a better Dolph Ziggler.
It's
In
mostly
a way,
that.
he is.
It's
All
mostly
Dolph
that they look alike.
Except
That's all.
Tyler Breeze wasn't in
Ziggler
the
is good
Spirit
for
Squad,
is selling,
therefore he's
selling
not as good.
King Super. That's all I class him as being good for.
Ziggler is awful. Enough said.
Super kicks and selling. That's all I can say about him.
Yeah, that's all
Well, you
Ziggler's
could
good
say
for.
the same thing about the Young Bucks, but
Not really.
Well, you
because
can say the
they-
Young Bucks are just
Well,
want
you
to be
can-
Shawn Michaels. Enough
The
said.
Young Bucks, you can say.
Young
Super
Oh,
Bucks-
you've
kicks.
never seen a match
No.
of theirs. You can't criticise
The
them.
Young Bucks are wannabe Shawn Michaels.
Oh, you can't criticise. It's like me going, oh, I hate Marmite. I've never ate Marmite. I can't say that.
Well, you
It's
I
that.
hate Alexa Bliss. I've never seen an Alexa Bliss match, but I don't like her face.
and now
There
you're
you
blind.
go. There you go. It's like me going. It's like me going. Oh, look at Blue Panther's face. She's ugly. Fuck you. I don't like you. When you've never seen a proper Blue Pants match when she's in
Yeah,
the
but you
ring.
have seen a Blue Pants match.
Yes, but I'm using it as an
I
example.
like Blue Pants matches.
If you watched her indie matches with Lexi Bates, no,
Yeah, but you said I suck.
because you do.
But I don't.
And that's how we're ending the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, but you suck,
End it
Adam.
here.
You suck
End it here.
so bad.
Alright, we are almost
That's why I'm
2
like
hours
500
in.
followers
It's been
ahead
a
of you.
while.
That's why I'm 500 followers
Anything
ahead of
else
you.
we want to say before we go?
Adam
Be
is
sure to follow
11.
us on Amino.
Archie's a league
Adam-
slut.
Adam is
I'll
11.
say, weirdly enough, this is probably the best one that we've done so far.
It's the best
Because-
and the worst at the same time.
Because
Yeah.
Adam made it the worst, I made it the best.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it's the best and the worst so far.
Alright. Everyone say bye.
Adam is a
Bye-bye.
lemon.
Follow me on Wrestling Media, Adam Westwood. Twitter, Adam Westwood, 2 M's. That's it. Boom. End of show. Happy
Follow me
days.
on Wrestling
What
Media,
up?
Bliss Arch, and then you probably already follow me to be fair, but still.
No one cares for you. Shut up.
Well,
Shout out,
people
okay,
hate
shout
me
out Best in the
you
World.
because you're a
Shout-
lemon.
Shout out to Best in the World. Show
Best
off.
in the
He's
world.
best.
Joker.
Joker.
Shout out to
Queen
Um,
Coco Bella, CM Punk. I don't know
She's
what
a
she's
scrub.
called now.
She's a
Sheila.
scrub. Shut up.
Shout out Sheila.
She's a
Shout out to Jake.
Oh, Sheila.
Jake and
Sheila.
Sheila.
Coco was gonna be here, but she couldn't make it due to personal reasons.
Jake
She's
and
a
Sheila
scrub.
for
She's
life.
got no fans.
Ooh,
Eminem.
good one. Good one. All
Jake
right.
and
shout
Sheila
out,
for life. And then
shout out, shout
Adam's
out
a
to,
lemon.
Shout
Adam,
out to the
hashtag Adam is a
CW
lemon. Hashtag Adam is a lemon.
and Derp if he isn't kicked.